All right, the first learning objective is to be able to describe the nature of punishment broadly, generally. So take a moment and consider ways that you have been punished, whether legally, say when you're speeding, and you get pulled over and you see that fine, and you're like, I have to pay $300 for going, 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. Right? Such a punishment certainly speaks to a level of unpleasantness. Punishment is not intended to be enjoyed. Actually, it reminds me of these commercials I'm seeing for maybe Geico, where it's like, not everybody, well, not everyone enjoys opening a can of shaken soda, and not everyone likes walking into a closed, um, like glass door. Anyways, and it shows all these scenes. Right, there is a certain level of unpleasantness that's expected in a punishment. I'm thinking of myself. I remember lying to my parents and sneaking out of the house and going out with friends late one night and coming home, and my parents sitting there waiting for me. At that time, in 1994, the worst punishment that was possible was grounding me from the landline. Right? You are not allowed to be on the phone because in 1994 that meant complete and utter social isolation. An inability, because I was unable to drive, an inability to see friends, to talk to friends. And so there was certainly this level of unpleasantness. As you look through some of these other bullet points, it provides a description of both what a punishment should be like, who should be responsible for giving that punishment. But I'll point out that when we describe the nature of punishment, that it does not address whether a punishment is necessary, like at what times or for what, which standards, rules, or laws, when they are broken, are guilty of a punishment, or what level of a punishment. I know that the Constitution speaks to cruel and unjust punishments. Sorry, cruel and unusual punishments. Sorry. So yes, so certainly there is this expectation that the punishment should fit the crime. It also the nature of the punishment doesn't describe when a punishment should occur. Should it be immediate, shortly thereafter, or at any time? Is there a statute of limitations after which time one can no longer be held accountable or can no longer be punished for breaking that standard rule or law? It doesn't say whom could be punished and whom should be doing the punishment. Should the person who has been offended or hurt be the one to dole out punishment or to determine the punishment? Nor does this describe how a punishment should take place. Is there a proper place? Is there a proper type? And how does one determine what is cruel and what is unusual?